Hey everybody, we're going to talk about eyes today. Eyebrows, eyeshadow, and we'll just do the eyeshadow and the eyebrows. So let me show you our eyeshadows. Our eyeshadows come in singles. They're $16 each. Or you can customize a palette. We have there's a lot of colors to choose from. This is just one palette. But we have a 4-well palette, which would be 4 colors. We have a 6-well palette, which would be 6. Or we have the full 18. Or like I said, you can get them individually. I use from this palette. And I also use from this palette right here. These are the rest of the colors. I'm out of 2 of the colors. I've got them on order. But these are beautiful, beautiful shades to choose from. We got some matte, some shimmer. But what I want to show y'all is what I use to line my brows with. And it is this color right here. It is called Taupe for the Best. And if you need to fill in your brows, I use eyeshadow. We have eyebrow gel. We also have our claim to fame eyebrow pencils. So whether you want a pencil, whether you want a gel, or whether you want to use shadow, you can do all 3. All 3 work great. As you can see, mine's very, very sparse. I hardly have any over here. So I paint mine in. So what I'm going to do is take my brush. It has my spoolie on one end and the angled brush on the other. As you can see, it's really thin. So I'm just going to brush through that. Prepare those. And then what I'm going to do is this will help the eyeshadow stay on my eyebrows longer. I'm going to spray my brush with our setting spray, or I could dip it in water and do a watercolor effect. But I'm going to spray it with our spray. And I'm going to dip into that a few times. And I'm just going to, you're going to follow, the rule of thumb you want to follow is you can use your spoolie for this. The corner of your eye, straight up. So that's where you want to start. Your natural arch is right there. And how far to come out is from the end of your eye out to an angle like that. So that's going to be how you can measure where to do your brows. So there's where you start. There's your natural arch. And there's where you'd end. You don't want to, if you don't already have an arch, you don't want to create one because it's not going to look really, I mean, it might look okay, but you know, people are going to be able to tell that you don't have an actual arch. And I do not have an arch. So, as you can see, I'm filling in my eyebrows. It's not very hard at all. You can do it as thick as you want, as thin as you want. They're your eyebrows. You can do with them what you want. I just make it a little bit thicker there at the beginning. Then, as you can see, I thin out as I get out towards the end. And then I come up and I go on the top just a little bit. Just like that. And then what I'll do is I'll take my finger and just kind of barely smear it right there. Okay? And there's an eyebrow. So look at the difference in eyebrows, okay? Eyebrows make a difference. I used to think that. But now I do. So now I'm going to do my other one. And also another thing to remember, you can try until, pigs actually learn to fly in the sky. Or you can just accept the fact that your brows are not twins. They're sisters. So they're never going to look exactly alike, okay? So don't worry if one brow is a little bit, wonkier than the other, okay? They're sisters. They're not twins, okay? They're sisters. They're not twins. I'm just going to even this up just like that, okay? And if you have to do any cleanup or anything, that's real easy to do as well. I'm just going to kind of blend that in a little bit. And see, there are my eyebrows. Easy peasy. So our eyeshadows. This is the eyeshadow I wanted to show you that you use as a highlighter as well. It's called Sweet Dreams, right there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my shadow brush and It's this one right here. And actually, I'm going to use the color, an all-over base color. And I'm going to use Cream Boat, which is this color right here. And all I'm going to do is tap my brush in there. Look how much color comes out, okay? Plenty of pigment. And I'm going to cover my whole lid in my crease all the way up to my eyebrow. And that's going to be my transition or base color. That's what I'm going to build all my other colors off of, okay? So just a dab in there and tap it. And then it doesn't have a lot of color. Like I said, this is going to be my base or transition color. So I'm going to put that all over up to my eyebrow line. So we've got that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and dip into Antique Bar. This is one of my favorites. I'm going to use the same brush. As you can see the product on there, I'm going to tap it off. And I'm just going to go to the corner and go in my crease just like this. And don't worry about, coming in too far. That's just fine. The rule of thumb of what you want to try to remember is when you're building colors or using multiple eyeshadow colors, what you want to do is go from light to darkest. So, but today I'm not doing a very heavy eyeshadow look, very basic, so it would not take you long. That is Antique Bar, one of my favorites. Look how beautiful that is. So now I'm going to do my other eye. There we go. Antique Bar. And again, this is a really pretty, like metallic, almost like a chocolate, not really chocolate, but a real pretty amber color. Real pretty, as you can see. So there is Antique Bar. So there is eyeshadow. Now, do I always apply eyeshadow under my eyes? No. In this case, I'm going to. So what I'm going to do is use a small shadow angled brush. I'm going to dip into, I think I'm going to dip into this one right here. This is called Rose in Sequins. It's one of our shimmer colors. I'm just going to dip my brush into the edge of it and just kind of line under my eyes. And that way I have a little bit of shimmer under my eyes. Just a little bit of something to kind of make them pop, just even that much more. So do that underneath. And then we have our eyeshadow. So, any questions about that, just ask. I'll post the colors in the comments so you can see what all colors you have to choose from. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.